again with Double Talk. I'm Hannah. And I'm Cailin, and we're at Sardi's in New York City for the all-nighter press day.
Kristine Froseth has been one of our favorites since she brought the title character from the page to the screen in Hulu's Looking for Alaska. You might also know her for her roles on The Society and the Buccaneers, or in Birds of Paradise and The Assistant. Now she's making her stage debut in All-Nighter at the Newman Mills Theatre at the Robert W. Wilson MCC Theatre Space. The show follows the tight-knit group of roommates as they pull one last all-nighter to complete their final assignments. And Kristine stars as Darcie, alongside castmates Julia Lester, Havana Rose Liu, Alyah Chanelle Scott, and Kathryn Gallagher. Us and Kristine have been friends from afar for years, but the all-nighter press day at Sardi's was our first time meeting in person, and we were so excited.
Tell us about your most memorable all-nighter.
Well, I didn't really ever pull an all-nighter because I was very type A, actually, so I always got my stuff done. I also didn't have many friends, so...
First of all, there's no way. Second of all, you don't need to have friends to pull an all-nighter.
Yeah. This is true. Yeah. This is true. But I always wanted to get good grades, so I always did my homework first thing, and then, whatever else I was doing.
What was your favorite subject in school?
Biology, I think.
Okay, see, I loved science until it became math. And then it's like,
And then you're like, I hate this.
Yeah. I'm obsessed with Looking for Alaska. I'm obsessed with The Society. I'm so excited to meet you.
Excited to meet you.
This is the most fun interview I've ever done.
I know, this is insane.
I'm literally just like, it's Kristine.
You guys.
Okay, so how is it different, though, acting on stage than it is on set in front of cameras?
It's night and day, truly. I usually don't rehearse. I don't like to rehearse. I used to go off of instinct, and I learned my lines the night before.
Then you're experiencing things almost as your character.
Exactly. Sorry. Yeah, you're just off instinct, and you're playing with your scene partner. But you have to now all in theater, you have to all agree on what the beats are.
Yeah.
And that's so fascinating and different.
Well, also, what I hear a lot is the camera picks up on subtle face expressions more, so you kind of have to emote more. Is that true?
Yeah, well, in theater, I feel like I'm overacting a lot.
Yeah.
Because, the camera just picks up on everything. So I feel like I don't have to do as much. And in theater, I'm like, hey. And it just feels so weird. And I have to project. And I'm not used to that. And in intimate scenes, it's so weird because I want to, be quiet.
Yeah.
But you have to, the audience in the back has to hear it.
Yeah, because to the audience, you're not yelling.
Yes. You have to learn your lines way in advance because it's 147 pages. And blocking and technicality is completely new. So it's really different.
I love the poster because honestly, when I think back to my most memorable all-nighters, especially in college, it was honestly we had a lounge that a lot of our friends just sat around this table, the blue chairs.
Yeah.
It was the classic.
Yeah.
And we would just talk all night. Tell me about the dynamics between this group of roommates and what they bring out in each other over the course of this all-nighter.
Oh, that's so interesting. They have a very specific way of talking to each other, which is a very poor communication.
I wouldn't recommend that.
Yeah. I do not recommend poor communication. It's a little passive, and they definitely need to work on their honesty within themselves and with each other. I think they've been struggling. They've created a kind of a toxic environment.
What do you like to do after a long day of work?
Oh my gosh, I need to I like Kathryn. Have you guys met Kathryn yet?
Yeah. Okay, not today, but
No.
we met her at her brother's premiere Tribeca last year.
Yeah.
The Gallaghers are just killing it
Oh
all
yeah,
around.
and I'm a fan of the OC.
Wait, did you go to the diner?
Yes, I did. But Kathryn does this thing. She taught us to tap out of the show, so we always meet up right after the show and we tap out so we can emotionally shake it off.
Oh, I love that.
And then I usually put on a few songs and I actually shake it out because otherwise I feel like I carry it with me.
Yeah.
And it's heavy.
One of my favorite movies is The Breakfast Club, and this play is set in a ballroom. I think that there's something to those stories where it's mostly set in one place because I think it really relies on the character dynamics, right? What do you think it is about stories like that resonate?
I think you just kind of said it.
Yeah.
You really go into you basically just answered the question. It's about the nuances of the dynamics within each other. You don't need all the crazy houses and locations. It's just the true human experience.
They can't hide.
You can't
They're
hide.
face to face.
Yeah, that's so true. You can't go anywhere.
In a good way. For you, it's fun. For you, it's fun.